Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer Princess, SoundCloud, SoundClick, Instagram, and all points Orlando Gay Bar shooting. And the media. The way the media is portraying this, it's making it seem like it was just an attack on the LGBT community. Right? It was just an attack on gay people. And I just want to make it known that not only gay people go to a gay bar, uh, you'll find a lot of straight women at a gay bar who really don't want to be bothered with being hit on. Um, you'll also find straight men there because for one reason or another they may not be they may not have the same sexual preference as the gay people, but they have a lot more fun there. Sometimes I've heard guys explain it because it's just a different type of atmosphere than the douchebaggery that you see at a regular bar and everybody trying to pick up the same girl. It's pressureless. Uh, because the people who usually do this already know the gay people, and the gay people already know them, meaning we're not interested in each other, and it's just a pressureless atmosphere. So, uh, I am a straight male. I do not go to gay bars, but I've seen and heard people talk about the reasons why, and I was like, okay, I can understand that. I don't even go to clubs or bars or anything like that. But nonetheless, the media is making it seem like it's just an attack on gay people. It's not. It's not. For one, Mateen, he didn't like homosexuals. He didn't like black people. And he didn't like women. And this sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. You know, uh, uh, a black man, a white man, and a woman all walk into a bar. You know, but nonetheless, it's the truth. The guy hated pretty much everyone. You know, uh, and now you have all these media segments where a guy is saying it's up to God to punish gay people. Now we're punishing gay people. Now I mean, when you use the word punishment and gay, you automatically send out signals that there is something wrong with them. And like I said, I'm not a homosexual. I've known some homosexuals who are very close friends of mine. One of them actually died of AIDS, and it broke my heart. He was a good dude, and we've been friends for years. What I'm saying? He helped me out a lot. What I'm saying? When nobody else would, when none of the straight people would, dude like helped me out. What I'm saying? Because I was homeless, and he was like, "Yo, you can crash on my couch. Everything's cool." And we established a friendship, and I stayed there for I think a month until I got on my feet. So like, I can't sit here and blatantly come against somebody because of their sexual preference. I can't use the word punishment as in as in they need punishment. Now, because for one, when you say God, it's up to God to punish the gays. For one, there's gonna be more than just any sexual preference oriented individual being punished by God. Okay, let's just get that out there. There are a lot of straight people who are sitting up in church, they're going to get punished by God. Okay, I am not condoning homosexuality because I don't believe in it personally myself, but I don't come against somebody who practices it because the truth is they're adults. They know the scriptures. If they want to ignore the scriptures, they ignore the scriptures. Just like if I want to go out and start sleeping with a bunch of women, I'm ignoring the scriptures. Okay, we're both going to be in the same boat when it comes to talking to God, Yahweh, Yahshua, Jesus, the Christ. Okay, we're both going to be in big trouble when we stand before Him and His angels. So this is why I don't like the way the media is portraying everything. Like, stop pointing out the fact that these people had a sexual preference towards the same sex. Yeah, it was at a gay bar. But okay, let's look at the people who were in that bar, because it doesn't say gays only come into this bar. It is not a gay only bar. It's just a place where those people uh, choose to meet, and they are liberated from the rest of the world who do not condone their sexual practices. But they have a lot of friends who are straight. You know what I mean? And they go in there and they're just in there having a drink, having a good time, and they go home and just like everybody else. So, I just don't like the way the media is coming against, the media is fanning the flames of hate as far as I'm concerned. And I just don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it at all. I want to, I seen those people, I seen their individual faces, and it hurt me. I mean, I shed a tear for those people because those people, regardless if they were, strictly religious people, regardless if they knew God, regardless if they wanted to know God, regardless of that, the fact of the matter is, whatever situation, spiritual situation they were in, it's over now. You know what I'm saying? Whether they were saved, whether they weren't saved, we don't know this. We just know that they were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that's what I want to focus on. I don't, I don't, I don't give a damn about who they were sleeping with. I don't care. What I care about is somebody took their life. They took men, they took black men's life, they took white men's life, they took white women, they took a Hispanic woman. Look, it's all over for them. That's what matters. And we need to find a way to stop this because it's happening frequently. And the whole, everybody's up in arms about, oh, it's a terrorist attack and it's the largest terrorist attack. It's like, what happened to Timothy McVeigh? Timothy McVeigh, was he not a terrorist? You want to call him a lone wolf or whatever. No. Dylan Roof, that's not an act of terrorism. The guy in the Batman outfit who went into, in the Batman movie and shot people up, he wasn't a terrorist? No, that's not terrorism. No, not at all. No, okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering what y'all classify as terrorism, because when it's somebody who's non-American, even though he was American citizen, which makes him an American, but nonetheless he's of the Muslim or radical Muslim faith, now he's a terrorist. And he had ties to ISIS. No, he was just looking at ISIS and he was sympathizing with them, which a lot of people do, even white people do, because they want the bloodshed to stop. So just because you sympathize with people whose children are getting blown up in the Middle East over a war they had nothing to do with doesn't make you a terrorist. Now, do I side with this guy? Absolutely not. He is a murdering maniac. That's what he is. But if we're going to look at murdering maniacs, let's look at all of them, regardless of the color and religion. That's what I'm saying. Don't just say because this guy sympathized with these people who happen to be the people that we want to wage war against for reasons we don't all know exactly. But nonetheless, the U.S. government has something to do with setting them up because they're using our guns. Now everybody's like, ISIS, yeah, kill, kill. And it's a witch hunt. Remember the last time we did that? It was bin Laden. We so called killed bin Laden, which we did. It was a witch hunt. Bin Laden crashed into the towers, yeah, but we didn't get the whole story. We didn't get the whole story. Then we went on a witch hunt. We killed thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and we're still killing those people. The Taliban was set up by the CIA. Yeah, let's get them. And before that, who was it? Saddam Hussein? Yeah, let's get him. Saddam Hussein was our ally at one time. Daddy Bush went over there and, after him. Yeah, let's go get him. He's holding hostages. And there was a witch hunt. And you know what? We paid for that. We're still paying for it. We're paying for it in blood. What about the Boston Marathon bombers? Are they terrorists? I'm just curious. What about the 900 people, black people, that were killed by police officers? And none of the police officers went to jail. Are they terrorists? What about the other 300 people, white people and Hispanics that were killed by the police officers last year? And I'm talking about all police officers. I'm talking about the police officers who killed and got away with it. Are they terrorists? They're not terrorists. They're not terrorizing. Because 50 people died in the Orlando accident, but 1,200 people died last year from police officers. No? How about the 15,000 people that died in the Iraqi war that we have been killing within the last couple of years over there looking for insurgents, so-called insurgents? How about the men, women, and children that are dying over there today, right now? They're we're not terrorists. We're not. That's not what we are. Oh, okay. Because we want to go and kill ISIS, but it's a good chance that we have already been over in the Middle East killing them. I'm just wondering who the terrorist is before everybody gets up in arms and goes on a witch hunt. We need to be careful of who we're hunting because the enemy could be us. Now, I am not a fanatic sympathizer. I do not sympathize with any fanatic, whether it's black, white, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it. Whether they come from the Middle East, whether they're radical Christians, because, last time I checked, the radical Christians are the ones who enslaved African Americans and still doing it. What about the Jewish people? What about them? They're still enslaving people. Hmm? No, not terrorists. No, all the people in jail, all the people they allowed to get killed here in America, all the black Jews that they allowed to get killed, those people are not terrorists? Oh, okay. I'm just want to know because the judges and the prosecutors, if you look at some of these court cases, these cops aren't even they're getting hung jury. That's what they're getting. That's what they're getting. Those are acts of terrorism when you terrify a neighborhood. And that's what these police are doing. Not all police, but some of these police are doing. They're pulling their guns on people for traffic tickets. Okay, so I'm just saying, we need to wake up and look at who's terrorizing who because, truthfully, I'm not afraid of Muslims, but I am terrified when I see a cop car because I don't know if I'm going to get shot and he's going to go on vacation because that's what they're doing. They're paying them, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to clear the air on all this. Let's go and kill these people, and then we can't tell who we're killing. We did the same thing in Mogadishu. Yeah, we went over there. Next thing you know, we got our asses kicked. We just got to be careful before we go on these witch hunts, and we got to be careful of who the enemy is, and was it an attack on the LGBT? No, it wasn't. It was an attack on humans, human life. That was it. And if he's a terrorist, then uh, the Virginia Tech, terrorist. Columbine, terrorist. And all the other school shootings, terrorists. I mean, they're all terrorists if he's a terrorist. And that's all I'm saying. Put them all together because they all did the same thing. It's your boy Tone 202. I'm out.